What's up, YouTube? Jeff back again today, taking a look at one of the official cases for the Galaxy Z Fold 3. This is the official Samsung leather case for the Z Fold 3. Now, this is not the cover that has the stand and everything on it that covers the front of the screen. I'll do that in a separate video, but this is just like the standard leather case that has a little snap-on for the front as well. And I want to talk about this a little bit. I've been using it. I actually placed an order for the Samsung cases. I don't remember when I placed the order for the Samsung cases, but it was actually pretty early on. But then they actually got delayed a little bit. And so once they got delayed, I had to kind of delay making the videos. Anyway, this is actually a two-part case. So when you get the case, it comes in two pieces. And honestly, it's not that easy to take off the way Samsung has this constructed, at least the way they have intended you to use it. I'll kind of show you here. You can kind of actually see there that my case was kind of caught in the hinge a little bit when you take it off. The way they've intended you to use this is there's supposed to be some adhesive that you use, so you can kind of see this adhesive strip. You're supposed to take that off and actually use that adhesive to put it on the front of the screen. Now, I like to switch my cases up quite a bit, so I didn't put the adhesive on there. Plus, I also think that it's nice if you have one of these type of cases on the fold to take off the front piece and wipe down your screen to prevent getting dust and everything like that, between, kind of using it every few days. So this piece does go back on if you don't put the adhesive on. It does snap back on pretty easily, so you can actually use it and then kind of just switch back and forth between cases if you want to. But like I said, it is not the tightest fit if you do it that way. So just keep that in mind, that if you want to switch cases and things like that, that it won't be quite as tight as if you have that piece of adhesive on there. You can actually kind of see with my piece on the back here, you can see it's not perfectly aligning as nicely as it probably would if I had that adhesive on there. So that is something that you have to be aware of. And it is kind of something that you can mitigate if you just, put it on there and you don't try to take it off all the time. But again, I'm trying to switch cases and show people different case options. So that is something that you have to be aware of. Now, the back piece is very similar as well. Basically, the back piece can also be taken off, and it also has some adhesive on it. Let me see if I can pull it off here so you guys can see the back piece. It's actually probably easier to take it off with it unfolded just a tiny bit here. I like to try to avoid poking and prodding on the inside screen as much as I can when I'm playing around with, removing a case or something like that. You can see the back piece also kind of just fits nice and tight. This one, you can see they don't actually have the pieces. I thought they had the pieces of adhesive here, but they actually don't have them for the back piece. So what you could do really is, if you just wanted to use the back piece, you're just, worried about getting scratches on the back of the phone, you could just actually snap that on there and then use that. I've actually thought about doing that with mine and just not having the front piece on there anymore at all. Because like I said, the front piece is really made to be used with that adhesive. And if you don't use it with the adhesive, then you have a little bit of sliding. You guys could already kind of see it like I showed you on my device. It's kind of sliding already a little bit. And I only took it off really just one other time, and then this once for the video. The other thing I will say about this leather case is that it is a little soft. The leather's a little soft on it. What I mean by that is I actually put my iPhone case back to back with the leather one, and I've already got some scratches on it. Past Samsung leather cases really haven't been this soft before. I had the one for the Galaxy S21 Ultra. Before that, I had the one for the Note 20 Ultra. I've almost always ordered their leather cases, and they're usually not this soft. But this one, you can get some dings pretty easily if you don't watch out for it. Otherwise, everything on here works. You've got a little bit of a raised up lip around it in the front. It's not something you're going to slam down, right, obviously, with the fold. But you do have a raised up lip a little bit. Wireless charging and everything like that works absolutely fine on the fold with this on. It's not going to be a super protective case. It's very thin, though. It doesn't add much bulk to the form factor of the phone overall. All the functions work, of course, because it's a first-party case. All the cutouts, everything are on point. And, of course, if you have the green phone like I do, honestly, the green color really matches the hinge very nicely. It matches the camera housing very nicely. It also makes the camera housing kind of flush with the back so that when you sit it down, it's not rocking or anything anymore on your desk. So that's another nice feature of it. It doesn't have any, the case doesn't cover the buttons or anything. It doesn't actually go around them. Just this part's kind of open there. And of course, the hinge isn't protected, which is another downside, I guess. If you really want hinge protection, there's a lot of other cases out there. Anyway, I like it, but it is a little, like I said, a little soft and gets banged up easily considering it's like 90 bucks. The fact that it kind of makes the camera housing flush, I think, is one of the bigger benefits. And the fact that it matches the phone, of course, so nicely because it's a first-party Samsung option. So those are probably the two biggest things that I really like about them. Anyway, if you guys want to check this case out, I'll drop the link below to the Samsung shop where you can buy it. If you do buy it from my link, it helps support the channel, so I really appreciate that. You guys can find me at Twitter at the links below. I'll have a lot more Samsung content and other Android content coming up if you guys want to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.